Hello. How are my fellow geeks doing today? Holy shit, do we have a few people here? How are we all doing today? Oh, yes. Hello, fellow nerd Adam. I don't know why you're here, Jay. There's nothing here that's going to interest you. So, who is here? Holy hell. So, I had to change the time today, and for that, I apologize. So, we got Retro Techie, Jay from the House of Moth. We got Boots screaming in the background. We got Dave from Dave's Vintage Apple Tech. Prada here on the desk. DJ Craze. Patrick Geis. Adam McGee. Sam Johnson. All Things DG. Eric's Edge. Alec Knox. Hello. Hello. Hey, Joe from Joe's Computer Museum. I don't know if he's sticking around or not, but he was here. Uh, Carthor. Hello. Ah, you're falling off the desk, you idiot. We got Michael's Workshop. So we got a full complement of assholes there today. And we got Starbuck Tech, Chris Sebis. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. Dave from IBM Museum. So, and Sharkus. Hello. You guys came to see my cats. You don't give about the fucking computer. You just want to see the cats. Oh, good, Chris. I'm glad I don't feel so bad. Then you don't even say it right. And Alex is here. Oh, whatever, Michael. You cyberbully everybody else. Sam says his cat's also here for the cats. Yep. So the only reason anybody shows up from these streams is because of the cats. Especially this one here. And you can see Lucy there. See Lucy on the floor. This one's trying to get comfy. He wants to lay down. You're not staying. Go pester somebody. What does it mean? Oh. So, what's everybody doing today? So I got this pile. This isn't all of them either. So these are only the ones that, with the exception of the very first one, these are ones for me. And then I got two more to attempt to resell, to repair and resell. One of them, unfortunately, has a crushed screen, so that's kind of out of the question. Which kind of sucks because it was a 8th Gen i7 Lenovo. Yes, unfortunately, it's more PCs. So I can't get Macs. Nobody has any. You know? And I just can't seem to find any Mac at all. So unfortunately, it's going to be PCs for now until I can find some Macs. I didn't bully you out of streaming. You could have streamed all you want. Freaking hoser. So Yeah, I know one person close-ish to me with a whole basement full too. There's another guy that's close-ish to me too, but I don't know him that well. So the first thing we're gonna do is now I have. By the way, I went over to my recycler's place today. He had me go up to his house this time. He had me meet him at his house. For the specific reason is that he had all kinds of crap there, and he wanted to know, hey, what's what are you interested in? So I went for this machine, but I came back with these two mini laptops, this tablet, and two other Lenovo's. So the two Lenovo's I got because the intention was to try to repair them and resell them. Well, the one with the 8th gen Core i7 has a bad screen. The rest of the machine seems to work fine, but the screen is destroyed. Of course, you can't tell it when it's not powered up. And then I have another one that has a 5th gen i5. That one works fine. As a matter of fact, it's charging over there right now. So, I mean, at least one out of the two is usable. So, this one here, this is a Surface Pro 4. Now, I don't have a charger for this. I did order one. It'll be here tomorrow. This is it's a tablet. And it's basically Microsoft's answer to Apple's iPad Pro. Runs Windows. I don't know. I don't know anything about it. All I know is it's got this foot here. You can fold out like that, which is actually really fucking cool. I have to say. I wish iPads were like that. All I know is it's a 256 gig and it's a Surface Pro 4. And it takes a proprietary charger. So I have one of those coming tomorrow. I mean, it's in really good shape. It's filthy as hell. Yeah, there's a oops. Yep, there's a little micro SD slot back here. There's only one USB port, and there's mini display port, and then the charging port, and that's all the ports it has. Plus, it has this smart port thing on the bottom for the keyboard, and it does have has this like cheapy, I don't know, basic keyboard, I guess. So so I'm just going to clean it up a little bit and make it look nice. I mean, it's in really good shape. This one was in a house fire. So its operational status, the operational status of all these is unknown when I buy them. These all come from a recycler. So, I buy them cheap. And, the laptops, he doesn't bother with them because he doesn't have the chargers 90% of the time. So now I also did pick up two desktops as well, but they're in the car, and I truthfully, first of all, my car's not here. And second of all, I didn't have the ambition to try to carry them upstairs. Wow, that thing looks fucking spotless. There's no scratches or nothing on that screen. That's impressive. So that's what I'm doing, Mike. So he gave me the two Lenovo's. I wasn't really interested in them like for myself. Um, so what he did is he gave me the two Lenovo machines, the i5 and the i7, and we're we're kind of partnering up to see if we can maybe sell one or two and make a couple extra dollars, because laptops aren't worth much to him. It's scrap. So he had a bunch of other machines there too, but they were pretty old and not really. Not really. They weren't even worth my time, to be honest with you. I just sprayed window cleaner on a fucking fake leather back, and it just soaked it right up. So that didn't clean up too bad. Doesn't look too shabby for being in a house fire. It's whatever the hell this stuff is on it start to peel up, but I don't know. I might have to. I've never had a Surface. I don't know anything about them. All I know is they're basically like an iPad Pro, and they're ridiculously expensive. And this is a Surface Pro 4, from what I could find out. So I don't know anything else about it. This one here, I'm not sure about. I don't know if I might keep this or if I might get rid of it. I'm probably going to sell it. Eric says Surfaces are crap. Okay. I'll take your word for it. I mean, I can see why people like them. Having a ultra portable, like almost like a laptop slash tablet that runs Windows is pretty cool. No, I did not get a stylus with it. Why, do you have to have a stylus to use it, or is it just like is that just like the optional Apple Pencil? Ooh, that's shiny. Oh, similar to works a little bit. I'm going to say, because this has a trackpad, so, and I'm assuming it's a touch screen because it's a tablet, and this keyboard is just magnetic. Strong ass magnet too, I might add. So I'll play with this when I get the charger tomorrow. Like I said, I don't even know if it works or not. I'm hoping it does. I don't know why I thought that it might just use a like a USB, like USB mini or something like that to charge, but couldn't get that lucky. So that's the Surface. Not much to say about that at the moment. Pull this one out next. So this is a Sony Vaio. It's a netbook ultra mobile PC. I didn't know Sony ever made these. And this thing has the tiniest fucking keyboard ever. I think the keyboard on this thing would give my Dell Mini a run for its money. Let's grab the Mini. No, Alex, no Dell. Sorry. Yeah, they're about the same. I mean, size-wise, the Vaio is not much bigger, to be honest with you. So, I got this just because of my affinity for small computers. I like ultra mobile PCs for some stupid reason. I just think they're neat. I mean, they're useless, truthfully. But I think the whole concept was kind of neat. This one's in pretty decent shape. You know what they say about a man who has a small computer? Yeah. He is a really big pecker. Boy, I bet you guys weren't expecting that one, were you? Oh, yes, PCs. Actually, PCs usually have more problems than Macs do. Oh, which. Hey, you're the one who brought it up there, Retro Techie. Oh, let's see if we get anything out of this. Well, the battery charge light's on. It's a good thing. This has Windows 7 Starter on it from the factory. I doubt Sony stuck a discrete video card in this thing. Got a nice crisp green on it, though. Well, it's definitely an atom. Who the hell is texting me? Nobody important. Yeah. Um, so, what is this? This is a Vio PCG. '21 313L. See how we can get into the BIOS. So press F2. Oh, there we go. All right. I must go do something real quick. I will be right back. All right, sorry about that, guys. Whew. Wow. Oh, so what a mess. So, this thing has a gig of RAM in it. That's about all I can tell you. Oh, and a 250 gig hard drive. So let's see if we can bring up a boot menu here. See if we can. Might just have to fresh reinstall Windows on this thing. That has a 250 gig hard drive. I could put Windows 7 Ultimate on it. Oh, okay. Went into recovery. 1.83 gigahertz Intel Atom dual core. Go into diagnostics here once and see if it tells me. I didn't do much. Just do a complete system recovery. Now let's see, restore C drive. That'll restore the Windows, the operating system. While it's doing that, we'll look at the next machine, which actually is kind of interesting. We'll put that aside. It has a nice screen on it. Don't worry, we'll look at the gigabyte. So this is an Acer. That's upside down. An Acer Aspire 1. So this thing is light as shit too. I mean, this thing is like half the weight of the Vio. That's just... So, of course, you know, I picked this one up just because it's a tiny little computer. But this one here is kind of odd. So, first of all, it's not as small as most of the other netbooks that I've seen. Oh, you got a MacBook, 15-inch MacBook Pro Core i7. Nice. I have a 2014. I love it. So this is an Aspire 1. So this is kind of an odd one because this has an AMD dual-core processor, a C60, which I've never heard of, with turbo core technology up to 1.333 gigahertz. It comes with 2 gigs of DDR3 memory, and a 320 gig hard drive. So this is the first time I've ever seen one of these small netbook sort of deals that didn't have an Intel Atom in it. So this will be interesting. It has USB 3.0 too. Wi-Fi, HDMI out. Has a 1366 by 768 LED LCD. So this thing's pretty well rounded. I mean, so we're going to get the power adapter for the Aspire 1 that I got from Trina the other day. Oh, charge light came on. Let's fire this bitch up, see what it is. See what we get. This is definitely an odd one. So it's an AMD C60 APU with Radeon HD graphics at 1 gigahertz. Has 2 gigs of RAM, 256 meg video. So this one has Windows 7 Home Premium on it. And of course, this has a freaking password on it. And name of dog. By dog. Oh, I guess the dog's name wasn't Dog. Hold on 1 second. Yes. Sorry, guys. Don't tell me what to do. I'll learn the microphone in my own goddamn time. Sorry, my neighbor is having a fucking meltdown downstairs. Alright, so that didn't work. Hi, 1-Bit Fever Dreams. Welcome to the stream. You know what? I'm a crazy person. Let's just do crazy shit. Yeah, Acer's still around. Yeah, Gateway was bought by Acer. So was E-Machine. E-Machines was bought by Acer too. Hey, Christian. Yeah, sorry, it's all PCs. Can't find any decent. I can't find any like old Macs. Yeah, E-Machines were pretty terrible. So this is fun. I should have taken a picture. So when I was over to my buddy's house today picking up these computers, we were looking around. He has this I think it's a compact in his basement. It has like a mini ITX board in this big ass case with no expansion slots, no expansion capabilities. I mean, it's this tiny board. It's probably the size of this fucking laptop, and it's just this big empty fucking case. It doesn't even have the case doesn't even have a power supply in it. It has an external power supply. It's like, uh, uh, oh wow, hardened XP computer, huh? Well, I actually do have a product key, don't I? Yeah. It was made in 2012. Well, Speedy Gonzalez, this thing is not. Oh, I know. I put haiku on one of these the other day. Holy shit, was that fast, Christian? So I have another Acer Aspire netbook like this, so I'm actually going to put haiku back on. Because apparently that operating system is so freaking light that it's perfect for an Intel Atom. So while this is doing its thing, let's move on to the next victim. This is the computer that I originally wanted. So this is a Gigabyte laptop. It's very yellow. This is a Gigabyte P25. This has a 4th gen Core i7 at, I think, 0.2 gigahertz. It has a NVIDIA GeForce GTX 870M with 3 gigs of memory in it. And it's basically just a more modern, a slightly newer version of my Toshiba Cosmeo. So, and this has a full HD screen, so it's 1020 by, or 1920 by 1080, which that's one thing my Cosmeo can't do. So, and it's smaller. It's a 15 inch, not a 18 and a half inch. So, now, something else about this is, first of all, it's easy as fuck to get into it. Where is my screwy drivery thingy? There's no battery, which is fine. I don't care about that. So it has a SATA SSD or a SATA hard drive, which I'm going to swap out. I have an SSD here. Bing. So we're going to put that in. It came with 16 gigs of DDR 1600 memory. And down here, it can accept 2 M.2 blade drives. So you can have 3 drives in this laptop, in this tiny little like form factor. So, and it also has Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, everything. Everything a growing boy needs. And it's got lots of dust in it. So, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to pull out this spinning drive. This is a 1 terabyte. And we're going to swap in this SSD, and this is 512 gigs. And no, there's actually nothing holding that hard drive in. That's the way it was. It just was sitting in there just like that. So, we're going to swap that in. And then later down the road, then I'll worry about getting some M.2 blades for this thing. And I might just eliminate this altogether if I get these. But there's actually foam pads here on the back that hold the hard drive in. I mean, the build quality is just absolutely fucking astounding on this thing. And there's one whole screw. That's it. So this machine originally came with Windows 8. And this uses a 19-volt AC adapter at 6.32 amps. Like, wow. So, I don't have any AC adapters that are that hefty, but I do have one for my Toshiba satellite, which is 4 amps, and it actually powers it okay. So, I'm thinking with the SSD in it, we'll be okay. But it says 6.32 amps max here, and it says 9.23 amps up here at 180 watts. That's 180 watts for a fucking laptop. But since we're not going to be charging any batteries, at least not right now, I'm not too terribly concerned. Well, if you ever find power adapters like that, now you know what the hell they're from. They're from this sort of thing. So let's see if we can get any of this crap on top here. Oh yeah, it's actually coming right off. Try to make it at least look half decent. That actually doesn't look half bad. Oh, I'm running out of power plugs here. So here's the trusty cord for my satellite. Whew. Wow. Yeah, that would do it, Alex. So this one here is 19 volts, 3.42 amps. So it's about half of what the computer calls for. But like I said, I'm not going to be charging any batteries. So I think I'll be okay. But this is a slightly less chunky laptop than the Cosmio. Although I really do like that Cosmio. I mean, that fucking thing runs great. It's got a nice screen on it too, but it's not full HD. So whenever I play a game on it, if I play a more modern game on it, the damn thing's gonna scale. And the trackpad doesn't work on it either, which is kind of annoying. Yeah. Yeah, I think my Cosmio is pretty close to 10 pounds. This thing here is actually pretty light. I mean, this thing doesn't weigh shit without the battery. All right, let's get USB flash drive with Windows 10. And this has USB 3, HDMI, LAN. Looks like eSATA and a VGA port over there. And the optical drive of some kind. Oh, it's a 2.8 gigahertz. So I think it turbo boosts up to 3.8 gigahertz. 4-core, 8 threads. This is from 2014, so this machine's only about a year older than the hell the Dell I use. You can even turn the webcam off in the BIOS setup. That's pretty cool. Garth, this has a NVIDIA GeForce GTX 870M with 3 gigs of RAM. I don't know if that's good or bad. I don't know anything about NVIDIA GPUs, so if somebody wants to chime in and tell me if that's any good or not, go for it. Capable of playing the new Halo. Needs more RAM. What, 16 gigs isn't enough? I think it maxes at 16. It is DDR3. Yeah, 3 gigs of VRAM, not regular. No, it has 16 gigs of standard RAM, and it has 3 gigs of dedicated VRAM. Plus, if I remember right, I think it has an Intel HD 4650 integrated graphics too. All right, so what's going on here? Yeah, it seemed like a pretty decent system. That's why I picked it up. This one cost me 20. The other two little laptops cost me 10 each. Yeah, I definitely need to get the power supply for it. I'm going to do that next week probably. I'm not going to press it into full service until I have the proper power supply for it because I don't want to burn up my power supply. It's got a beautiful screen. I mean, the screen on this thing puts my Toshiba to shame. Yeah, the model number is P25. And there seems to be something going on with this SSD here. Every time I talk to partition, it doesn't want to partition it. Now, I did install Windows on this earlier on the spinning hard drive. So I know it's not the computer. Let me go pop this in my Mac once and see what's going on here. Alrighty, well, apparently that SSD is forked. So, let's grab one out of something else. Like this, since I don't use this. Well, I pulled that SSD out of that Lenovo that I got today. I had to bust the screen, so those are what chipstick Trina gave me. I keep forgetting about them. Yeah, you missed the fuzzy dick. Yeah, Time Machine is slow. What's wrong with Carbon Copy Cloner? I like it. I think it's a fucking awesome program. I don't care if it's old, fucking does what I need it to do. Yeah, fuck it. Three's good enough. Oh, I've never had any issues with it. I can't believe I just put that fucking hard drive in there backwards. Are you fucking serious? Jesus Christ. Oh my fucking god. Huh. Well, I hate to say it, but nothing is perfect. I mean, So I have a Time Machine backup on my Mac Pro. I have Time Machine backup that keeps my Mac up to date. I have Backblaze, which constantly keeps my Mac. I'm sorry, not up to date, but backed up. And then once a week, I have Carbon Copy Cloner that backs up my uh, main 2 drives to my server here. It just basically clones the entire drives onto the RAID on my server here. So I have 3 backups at all times of at least my main drive. Do they fucking look fixed yet? The downgrade is complete. Anybody want to buy an AMD or a Toshiba Satellite 855? That's 855. It's actually a really nice computer. Yeah, my offsite backup Patrick is Backblaze. Let me tell you, it's worth every fucking penny. That thing saved my ass twice already, and I haven't even had it for a full year. Yeah. I got news for you guys. You can have that fucking G5 prototype when you pry it from my cold dead fingers. Yeah, my fuzzy dick is pretty much holding up this PC right now. Yes, he is a very good dick. Well, good, Adam. I'm glad you don't want it. No, you don't pet it, you stroke it. I knew that would get you riled up there, Alex. Well, I got 3 computers sitting here installing Windows all at one time. This one and this one are installing 10. This one's reinstalling 7. Now these two here, it looks like the Acer is going to win. Just don't power. You mean my Mac Pro server here? That's on. You talking about this one here? This thing's turned on right now. It runs all the time. It only shuts down overnight when I'm not using it. Or are you talking about the Dell that I had here last week? Oh, the Dell? That's not a server. That's a workstation. It's a Precision. Um, so I'm toying with the idea of putting it over at my entertainment center. I want to totally redo my entertainment center, and I'm thinking about putting it over there. And wow, that's fast. Jesus Christ. And using it with HDMI capture to stream like with my PS3 and stuff like that over there. Other than that, I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with it at the moment. I mean, the NVIDIA Quadro is not exactly what I would call a gaming card, so I don't know how well gaming on the machine would be. Yeah, I'm not going out and buying any. Yeah, yeah, I think I want something a little more powerful than a 1 gig HD 5870. I mean, the Quadro I have in there is at least a 3 gig. So this computer here is at the same point that this one is, where it's getting ready, and it's still fucking thinking. And this one here is already done. Hey, David, how you doing? No idea why the screen's dimmed. Hey, Bruce. How's Bruce doing today? This wonderful Monday morning. Yeah, I was thinking that too, Pat. I mean, the screen came back to normal, so I don't know. It might have been loading a driver or something. Bruce is in the future. He has gone back to the future. And oh, rebooting. Okay. And now it's doing a power cycle thingy. So either my power isn't good enough or it's getting hot, which I'm willing to bet you it's getting hot. It's the same problem I had with the Toshiba. That's possible. I might consider doing something like that. I don't know yet. I don't know what I'm doing yet. Ooh, yeah. She's mom. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely chestnuts roasting on an open fire, that's for sure. Yeah, I think it's overheating. I think it's hitting thermal cut. I mean, this thing's freaking hotter than Hades. And the warranty sticker is still on the screw there, so I have a feeling that these things have never been repasted. So I'll have to take the whole bottom of the machine apart and pull everything. I don't have any thermal paste here. I'm going to have to get some thermal paste. Yeah, it won't even stay on. So it's probably drawing too much power. It's probably the thing's probably getting too hot and it's probably drawing too much power from this piddly little AC adapter that I have here. It was doing this earlier today too. Like I said, I did install Windows. I played with this one a little bit once I got it this morning. I played with it long enough to install Windows 10 on the spinning hard drive. It took forever. I ran into the same issue. Oh Christ, Cortana's sitting here fucking talking to me. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Oh, shut up. I'll look around. I usually just get my thermal paste over at Best Buy. The stuff they sell usually is sufficient for me. I think it's Arctic Silver or something. It's like $6 a tube or something. Not terribly expensive. Yeah, see, this one here, the screen dimmed at the same exact spot as it did on the other one, so it must just be something with Windows. Wow, this thing is slow. Oh, I don't buy into all the hype and shit with thermal paste. I use whatever works. I mean, whatever I get, I don't even remember what it is. Whatever I usually get from Best Buy works fine. I mean, I have it on all kinds of Xeons here in the house. Yes, Windows 11's new requirements do suck. Windows 11 sucks. So this is the last machine. This is one that I got basically on consignment. The idea is that for me to fix it up, sell it, and so this is a 5th gen Core i5 at 2.2 gigahertz. Has 4 gigabytes of RAM installed. This is a Lenovo Ideapad 100. Not a bad machine. I mean, it's decently sized. It's in reasonable shape. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Well, we got, I think they said 2025 is when they're going to go end of life for Windows 10. I think Windows 8 is going end of life next year or later this year. I can't remember. So this is either a dual core processor or hyperthreading is not turned on. I know there's no way to turn hyperthreading on. It's only showing four. It's only showing 4 CPUs in Device Manager, which you can't fucking see anyway. Hey, this has a TPM 2.0 in it. This could actually run Windows 11. Except it only has a 5th gen i5 in it, not an 8th gen like they want. Yeah, but usually the individual threads show up here too. Intel HD Graphics 5500. No, it says a Core i5 5200U processor. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, it seems to work okay. It's not like horrible or anything. Oh my fucking god. Oh, okay, that's probably what it is. 2 cores, 4 threads. So, I mean, it works. Like I said, the intention of this one here is to fix it up and sell it. So, battery seems to be okay. Yeah, I know. So, if anybody needs a basic, fairly fairly light and thin laptop, there you go. Not in too terrible of shape. It's got one crack here in the corner. I mean, it was salvaged out of a dumpster for crying out loud, so, you know. This poor thing here, I think, is about ready to fucking melt down. I mean, it's been on just a moment for, like a month now. So I've actually thought about doing a Chrome OS Flex and seeing how it would run on one of these little netbooks. I think we're going to shut the Acer down. Let's take it apart. There it is. Once again, it's got one screw. Yeah, Sony's still chugging along. There it goes. Just don't think it's ever been opened before, which wouldn't surprise me. There we go. Jesus. There we go. RAM here. Spinning hard drive. Warranty void sticker, probably. I don't know what would happen if I stuck more memory in it. Really not even that dusty in here. What hard drive we got? Probably Hitachi. $10 says it's a Hitachi hard drive. No, it's a Western Digital, actually. Oh. Western Digital Blue. It's pretty. At least it has a half decent hard drive. Oh, it's got a Nanya stick of memory in it. I stick a 4 gig stick of RAM in it, but I don't feel like wasting memory on a computer like this. It looks like the cover is supposed to slide, not pull. What do you have? 500 milliamp hour battery. And Sony's still plugging along at 91% right now. This is the one I really want to see how this does. I'm curious. Sony has always been known for making premium laptops. Yeah. I've never really cared for Sony stuff, period. My brother swore by Sony for years. And like the last 5 Sony things he bought, he got burnt. He's like, I'm never buying another Sony thing again. I said, well, I told you shouldn't have bought him in the first place. Most of my stuff's made by Panasonic. I have one LG TV. Pretty much everything else I have is made by Panasonic. Christ, the TV in my bedroom from like 2005. It's still fucking plugging away. Still works good. You like Dell? Ugh. I mean, Dell does have some decent stuff, but Oh, this could go on for eternity. Is that an LCD or is it a CRT, Adam? My LCD TV in my bedroom is not that heavy. It only weighs about 50 pounds. I mean, it's thick as hell. It's amazing how far LCD technology has come in the last 20 years. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, yeah, plasmas. Oh my God, those things run so hot. Oh, mine's an LCD. It's a 32-inch Panasonic Viera. It was one of the very first LCD TVs that Panasonic made. I had the matching Blu-ray player for it too, as the Viera Link. And it's an old cathode lit back LCD. I'm not even sure if it's full 1080 to be honest with you, but I mean it works. I paid like $2,800 for that fucking thing. Oh, you're using it to help. 17-inch Inspiron. I tell you, this 60-inch LG I have in my living room here, this thing gotta weigh 200 fucking pounds. I swear, it's got a solid 1-inch steel plate on the back of the fucking thing. It is ridiculously heavy. And it's probably only like 10 or 12 years old. And it's an LED lit it's an LED lit TV. Yeah, probably DJ craze. Apple uses the cheapest, crappiest, shittiest paste possible on their computers. You pretty much have to replace it the minute you buy it. I've had to repaste every single Mac I've ever bought. Of course, then again, I've had to repaste most of the PCs too, so I mean. Which model iMac is it? Hey, Jeremy. Because those iMacs are usually a bitch to get apart. It's because most of your Macs are freaking 68K machines, Adam. Yeah, I had to do the Toshiba, the Cosmeo that I have on my desk. That has a 2.8 gigahertz Core i7 first gen quad core, and I was running into the same problems with that as I was running into with the Gigabyte, where it would just do so much and then it would just shut down. Oh, okay. So you have one of the models that's actually fairly easy to take apart. Then that's good. That was the dumbest thing that they ever fucking did was go away. That was like the best thing that you could have did to the iMac was the ones with the magnets. I mean, those things were so nice, and then they went to the ones where you had to freaking practically break everything just to get into the fucker. Ugh. God, I can only imagine what you have to go through to get a Thunderbolt display apart. Hey, it's installing Windows Live. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, that's cool then. Kind of odd on a display, but that's pretty cool, Adam. 2009. Yeah. I'm sure it does have two massive heat sinks. Mine has one massive heat sink. My heat sink's bigger than my one heat sink is bigger than one of yours. Don't ask me why, but it is. This Dell I'm streaming from's got some massive fucking heat sinks in it too. And they're like this tall. They're like almost 8 inches tall. And they have they're like the Mac Pros, they have the integrated fans in them. So at least they didn't cheap out on the precisions with the passively cooled heat sinks like they do with most of the machines. They're actually actively cooled. Yeah. Hold my avocado toast. Oh my god. That sounds gross. You have to talk about food. Now I'm going to get fucking hungry. Damn it, Joe. Yeah, well, we all know you have more money than we do, Adam. I needed the most powerful machine I could find on my budget, which was next to nothing. So that's how I ended up with a Dell Precision. And truthfully, this thing is no slouch. This thing's more powerful than my Mac Pro, and all I do is stream from it. I don't do anything else with it. So how do you like your Mac Studio, Adam? Pretty good? I mean, I'm sure it's fast. Steve's done nothing but bitch about his. Getting more ports, yeah. Yeah, they don't really give you a lot of ports. Then again, Apple never really did. I mean, hell, my Mac Pro only has 5 USB ports on it from the factory. This Dell I have has 4 just on the front, has 8 more on the back. Yeah, I believe that. I thought you could daisy chain Thunderbolt. Or is that just for monitors? What machine are you using, Sam? Are you using an M1 too, or are you using an older model? Oh, that doesn't surprise me. Oh, you just upgraded to one too? 'Holy shit, it's finally done. Watch, it's gonna ask me for a fucking password. 2007 MacBook. That's gonna have DVI. Hey, hillbilly, what's up? The ports in your Thunderbolt display were too slow. No, the first time I booted this up, DJ, it had a password. You know, the user password on it. That's why I said, now watch. I went through all this shit to get rid of the password, and it's going to ask me for a password again. And how's the FireWire? The FireWire 800 works through the Thunderbolt. Is that how that works, Adam? I guess it has a Thunderbolt to FireWire adapter built into the display, or oh, okay, that's pretty cool though. Oh, it's Ethernet too. Oh wow, that's pretty neat. See something like that, Adam, would be very useful for my laptop. It doesn't have any of that stuff on it. What are you working on? You need 4164s for Apple II? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? Oh, PC Junior, yeah. Yeah, I try. I always forget the PC Junior only had either 64 or 128K on it. I'm surprised you can't find 4164 RAM chips all over the place. You would think that they would be a dime a dozen. I mean, I know they're old, but they were very common chips. Oh, yeah. Well, I guess they probably are starting to dry up. And of course, there probably isn't any kind of modern replacement for them either. Oh, excuse me. Oh shit. Yeah, no, I can't really say that I've had that one go through my head. There seems to be a lot of modern replacements these days. It's amazing the crap that you guys can do nowadays. Yeah, 9 megs. I thought they topped out at 8. How the hell do you get 9? Yeah, 2Cs are kind of known for having bad RAM these days. MT is Micron. Oh, you must have a later version. 1 meg on board. Mine only has 256K on board, so mine's a ROM 1. I bet I bet 9 megs of RAM in that thing. I bet that thing runs System 6.0.4 pretty well. Yeah, you should add them if you have one that has all the working chips in it. Oh Christ! Took long enough. It's still doing shit. $75% available charge. Hey, battery works. Internet browser looks like an old version of Chrome. I wonder how old it is. Let's see what version of Chrome came installed on this thing. Wow, this looks ancient. About Google Chrome. Version 3.0.195.27. Oh, that's hilarious. Well, you can't handle 12 volts. Jesus Christ, I take 120 volts on a regular basis. YouTube won't even load. That's funny. Jesus Christ, there's so much shit on here. Yeah, this is true. Amps will fucking knock you on your ass. Although I can't imagine anything Joe's working on has that many amps. The sun's setting for the most part. I have well, my windows are mostly all blocked anyway. So I mean, it's still somewhat daylight out. I think it's just the way the camera is pointing, it's focusing on the screen here. So like everything else around it looks really dark. So this is a Atom N450 at 1.66 gigahertz. Yeah, I'm probably gonna be ducking out here soon myself, Adam. Dual core. Hey, it's got Intel GMA 3150 graphics. Wow. It's a screen rate of 1024 by 600. That is the max. Run Puppy Linux on one of these. Well, at least we got that installed. I think on that note, I'm going to call it a night because I'm hungry too. My fat ass hasn't eaten for a while. So I think we're going to call it a night here. So I want to thank everybody for coming. It's been fun for the last 2.5 hours. Just farting around with fucking PCs. So everybody have a wonderful evening, and we'll do this again soon. Good night.